Peace and blessings, everyone. I am Michael Bernard Beckwith, and I am the founder and spiritual director of the Agape International Spiritual Center. I've had the privilege of being a participant in the usage of global cardio care for at least 8 years. It was my friend Dick Gregory who brought me here first, told me about the passionate and compassionate Sarah who had put this wonderful program together. And so I came over to see it, and I've been a participant in the program using the modality for all of this time, primarily for preventative measures, because of the way that it cleans the lymph system, because of the way that it balances the blood pressure and sends a fresh supply of blood to the extremities, from the brain to the bottom of the feet. It is essential in terms of preventative. My schedule is relentless. I'm on and off planes. I'm doing 4 or 5 services a week, seeing people with crowds, things of that particular nature. And so just maintenance in terms of the inner circulation, it's very, very, very powerful. The other thing that I really appreciate about the program here is the emphasis on diet. There's so many people that don't realize how essential good nutrition is, and not merely what you put in your mouth, but what you should not put in your mouth as well. So I think in this community, it's essential that people begin to be aware of living foods, begin to be aware of not to eat carcass, not to eat cadavers, not to eat dead byproducts of animals, and to really drink good water, to exercise, to eat living foods, and to take the supplements that are necessary. So that's the other thing that was kind of in alignment with what I was already doing when I came here, because she kind of advocates a vegetarian diet, which I know is difficult for many people to take on, but it is essential to at least begin to cut back on the meat products and the animal byproducts and begin to add more vegetables and fruits to the diet. So in terms of the preventative, very powerful. In terms of the diet, very powerful. And then just the overall atmosphere of the caring for the individuals that come in here. There's always an atmosphere of compassion, an atmosphere of love. And you can tell the individuals that Sarah has gathered around her are dedicated to people's health. They're dedicated to people's well-being. And I know Sarah personally, so I know that she cares for the community, and she cares for the people that come in here. And so it's been just a joy being connected. As a spiritual leader, I have brought Sarah and the staff over to Agape a number of times to give demonstrations for her to speak to the congregation, because it is essential if someone's going to do their life work, if someone's going to release their gifts, their talents, their capacities, which is what I teach, they need to be healthy. It's a sad thing to see someone who has a great dream within their heart and soul, but can't manifest it because they're sick all the time. Poor nutrition, bad circulation, whatever the case may be. And so I tell members of my congregation, and continue to tell them, and I've told them for years, whether they've had a stroke, heart attack, or if they have the signs of it, or if they want to be in the preventative mode, definitely come see my friends at Global Cardio Care. So as the spiritual director of Agape, I've referred many people over here and have received powerful testimonies. One of the individuals that you've had on your website from time to time is a man by the name of Don Murphy, who had a heart attack as a young man. He was overweight, and he was about to have a stent put in. And I called him. I said, don't do it. Go down to Global Cardio Care and see if they can assist you. And after working with this modality, he did not have to have the operation. He began to change his diet, and his blood pressure went down, and it mitigated the effects of the heart attack. Recently, I had another staffer that just a few weeks ago found herself not being able to walk, tremendous pain in her knees, tremendous unable to be ambulatory, And when she went to the doctor, she was having severe circulation issues. And they, of course, wanted to give the meds and the pharmaceutical prescriptions for that type of thing. And I said, wait a minute, try global cardiac care. With this particular congregant that had the circulation, her legs and ankles had been swollen for a very long time. She had gotten used to her ankles being swollen. So when she had this circulatory issue and couldn't move, thus allowed me the opportunity to refer her here, her ankles are now normal size. And it hasn't been like that in a very long time. So she's giddy, she's happy. She's walking, she looks very fit. She hasn't even completed the entire series yet. It's only been a couple of weeks, but already the benefits are visible in her attitude as well as in her physicality and how she walks and carries herself. I've heard many testimonies of how this has assisted many of the people that have come to Agape. As a matter of fact, just coming into the lobby, I see so many people from Agape that I've referred over the years, still coming, still receiving the benefits, and still able to remain strong. For what purpose? That they can deliver the dream that's in their heart and soul. We all have one. So as a minister and spiritual director, I would encourage other ministers, pastors, spiritual directors, rabbis to let their congregation know about this life-saving modality. The cost savings are tremendous. You can look at how much it costs to have open heart surgery. You can look at the cost of what it takes for someone to rehabilitate themselves after having a stroke. Or you can come to global cardio care, either after those things have happened or as a preventative measure to keep them from happening. It's not brain science. It's basic common sense, even though Abraham Lincoln said common sense is very uncommon. So we're inviting people to have a little common sense, to begin to look into this modality and begin to prevent disease and strengthen the circulatory system, the cardiac system, so that we can deliver our gifts, talents, and capacities in ways that we've never imagined. So I say to all those who are watching this, as I said earlier, I've been using the modality myself for at least 8 years as a preventative measure. And I encourage people to come, tell their friends about it. Anyone that's in that pre-stroke category or pre-heart attack category, person's obese, they're overweight, short of breath, has circulation issues, this is the place to come. Clean out that lymph system. Let that blood circulate. Let a fresh supply of oxygen go to your brain. Activate the health that's within you. This is a good deal. Let me say one other thing. As I said earlier, Sarah cares. And I've noticed her work with members of my congregation that weren't financially solvent enough to actually go in and have the entire treatment, and she found a way to help them. She works with people, and that was very good to see, that she really cares and she really works with people. And I, as a minister, I appreciate that. I am Michael Bernard Beckwith, the founder and spiritual director of Agape International, and I just want to give a shout out and a great sense of gratitude to Sarah for not only making this available, for helping my family, myself, my staff, but her and her staff are always bringing forth the quality of excellence, compassion, and it's always been a joy to work with the staff here, and it's always a joy to be in partnership with Sarah. It's really good.